Hello guys. Welcome to Danganronpa Chapter 4 again. Corny and boring shit out of the way. If you're new, hi, welcome. I do live streams and sometimes videos. If you're not new, welcome back. You get the drill at this point, probably, hopefully, I don't know. Anyway, Danganronpa. I'm not really good at intros, in case it's not obvious. Alright, let's see here. This is the right button. And that's the button. And that's the button. If I need to adjust my volume in any way, shape, or form, please let me know. Yes. Chapter 4, let's go! Alright, let's see here. Would you like to leave the area? Yes, I would. Not get caught on wires today. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. Kyoko! I missed my Hi, Golden. Kyoko, good morning. Oh yeah, she's still mad at me. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it is not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Sigh. Well, if nothing else, I need to pass things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Uh-huh. Everyone is meeting in the dining hall. Oh my gosh, come on, man. Let me take a bath first, you know? Where does this go? Why is this always locked? Okay. Weird, but alright. Okay, fine. I'll go to the dining hall. Bleh. Already we're doing suspicious music? Why are we doing suspicious music? Yo, Makoto, you alright? Huh? What do you mean? You were late. Oh gosh, I forgot her voice. Hold on. How did her voice go? It's like, you were late, so we were worried about you. That floor opened like chapter 6 or 5. Oh my gosh, really? We're just now into chapter 4. Come on, man. I just want to see the stairs. Oh yeah, it's you. That bullard. Toko, Yakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge.
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? What are you talking about, Sakura? That is when I finally noticed the only one that was not in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you extras was as a safeguard against the threat. The threat. Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
I agree with her because like we were never against her in the first place, but now we are just because you like as far as we know, I mean probably not. It's kind of obvious, but like Monokuma is just implementing another bullshit scheme, you know? Isn't it obvious? Because it makes things unfair. Unfair. The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance. What the what do you mean? Dude, this whole quote-unquote game is never fair. It's forcing people to kill each other. This isn't a game. It's life or death in this situation. Of course it's gonna be unbalanced. We're fighting for survival here because someone is forcing us to fight each other. This bullshit.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason. Thank you, Hina.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not? Yeah, but oh my. Hey, Squigs.
That's terrible.
It's stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey.
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
To give us a motive to kill her? Probably. They were getting revenge on her, alright? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but that's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. Motive! See? I don't think that was the right word I would pick, but you know, it was implied. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion. The hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just, I mean, how can you guys get to believe in Sakura again? I already believe in her. I believe in her wholeheartedly. I miss her. If she can really beat the mastermind like she said, man, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
You idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? Are you high or something? Actually, yeah, I smoked a blunt early this morning.
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter. What? Look, if Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with it. You don't care about anything because you're the best one and how you're gonna get away with everything because you're the protagonist. Shove a sock in your dang mouth. In fact, if she did die, it would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't! It put the whole problem to rest. Yes! Who slapped him? Who slapped him?
What the hell?
Who slapped him? Hina?
You disgust me.
Yes! My girl! Oh, Hina, I love you.
You're a monster.
Yes!
To say something like that, it should have been you.
Yes, Hina!
You should have been the one to die.
We're on the same wavelength. I love this.
What?
I should have died. You know,
Interesting.
I think it works. You're an asshole. Like, you have so many motives to kill you. I have plenty of motives to want to end your life. I just choose not to because I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm gonna disrespect the freaking person who's gonna force me to kill you. Interesting. Are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it, if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
No, let her go. Let her go. I'd let her loose. This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. Oh. Don't tell me it already happened. Oh no. The way Hina's about to cry, man, I'm gonna be hurt. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That's a stupid cow! How dare she? She should have died 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000. She was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention. Can I punch you in the face? I'm a dude, apparently. In this game, I'm a dude. I can punch you in the face.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard. Yes, Kyoko! Respect. Also, I like that. That is so true. Attitude is gonna come back to bite. Please tell me he dies.
I don't have time to play with you.
I'll happily elude its attempts. I don't think so, sweetie. I don't think so. Yeah, so, how about we, like, eat some food? Why are you so nervous, dude? Why are you so nervous, hero? He doesn't, unfortunately. Dang it! Really? Aw, man. Maybe it's not a good time. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We skipped breakfast, even though it is the important meal of the day. We skipped breakfast. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Oh, it's, for a minute I was about to be concerned. I'm like, it's quiet. That's not normal. Woo. What should I do today? Free time! Leave the area. Yes, I would. Who am I close with? Yep, report card. There's a lot of few people that I can't really hang out with. Can I hang out with Hina? I don't really think I have a whole lot of, like, things. Unfortunately, friend won't be here today. Oh, that's totally fine. Also, hi, Dynamic. How are you feeling today? Let's see, what presents do I have that would be good for Hina? Potato chips. Curry. Hair clip? Didn't someone say... Yeah, didn't someone say that, this would be good for the kitty, for Hina? Yeah, thread, once you put it on, it'll come back off. Love size rings, Zul's diamond. Speak ring, blueberry perfume, God of War charm, max gloves. Okay. Yeah, Hina likes the hair clip. Okay, Sakura! This is Sakura's room. I do not have anything I need to talk to her about right now. I want to talk to her! What do you mean? I want to talk to her, Hina. Sakura, are you home? I want to talk to her. Why would I not want to talk to her? Screw you, game. I want to talk to Sakura. Okay, nobody's here, obviously. Next. Nobody's here. Next. Nobody's here. Next. Where is everybody? Oh, there we go. No, I don't care about either of you. Hina! I want to talk to Hina. Yes! Yeah. I want to talk to my girl. She says she's in the chem lab. The chem lab? The chem lab? Sakura!
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Should I hang out with Sakura for a while? Absolutely! I'm gonna spend some time with her. Why is she in the chem lab? Who
I
knows?
see.
She's probably looking for her protein so that she can mix it with her coffee. Even if I don't feel like talking, you'll still stand by me? Of course I will, sweetie! I still don't understand you, Makoto. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Absolutely! What would you like to give her? Do I not have protein shake before I give her the gloves again? I could have sworn that I had another thing. For quality, no, this is not it. We're going to escape. Jimmy Decay. Legendary punk rock, only 100 were ever made. That actually sounds really cool. Nope. Okay, none of these, no. Camera, sadly, no film. Electrical field, surrounding objects. Unending dandelion. What was it? Okay, that's good for that. Ooh! Okay. Berserker armor. No solar power. That's okay. Starting strat. Blah, blah, blah. Radio. Crystal skull. Globe moon rock. Monstrous tears. Hanging dancer. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, nope. I have a lot of stuff for Hero. Graduation album of Vice. What's this? Materials like metal, shape fixes somehow. The name conveys strong sense of power. Grip and stabilizing materials like metal to shape fix it. I could try that, but I do want her to like me. Only uses candy wrapper. No. Water flute. No. 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 Maybe? Passion, piercing, and it would give power to see demons. Nope. Chin drill. Spiral energy. No. Green costume. Red costume. Man's fantasy. Despair back. Crazy diamond. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think I'll just go with the boxing gloves again. I feel like she probably damaged the ones that I gave her earlier, so I'm giving you another set of boxing gloves. Here you go, honey. I never imagined a boy would want to give me anything. I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm also very happy. I get the impression that she liked it. That is good. I have plenty of time. I do not feel like sitting here. I should go somewhere. Well, at least we're getting along, right? I still want to hang out with her. Hold on. Where is she? Girly? Girly! She's okay, she's in the kitchen. Perfect. No, not kitchen. She's in the dining hall. Girly Pops! Went to the dentist. No time to go access. Same thing I did. Bubba. Alright, let's see.
I'm sorry.
Aww. I'm sorry, Sakura. Okay, got it. Aww! My girly Pops! I wanted to hang out with you today! I guess. That's sad. Alright, I guess. Who else can I talk to today? There's those two. Dressing room. Where's the serial killer girl? Whatever her name was. There you are. Hello. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to if I did get out. Should I talk? Yeah, you know what? Let's talk.
What's your problem?
What, more pity? Aren't you such a good person? Show me all this pity. Yeah, sure. I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer. Let's see if I can try to give her the pen. Because I feel like she would like the pen. God, a war charm. Why do I have so many? Glasses. While performing incantations will help you look by a charm spell. Okay. Water lugger. Oh, it's a swimsuit. Okay. Do I have one? No, I don't. Okay. Well, I tried. Layering shears. Let's try giving this to her. Why don't you just give me a letter filled with razor blades while you're at it? Totally unwelcome. Okay, sorry. Didn't think. Okay, got it. She's a dick. I know. I don't really have a whole lot of other options. I probably should have talked to Hiro. I have a lot of shit for him.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime.
Okay.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Maybe I should have given Sakura the vice.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Fuck you. Nighttime already. Tonight somehow feels uneasy. We still have not settled things with Sakura. Everyone is in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Good, hang out with Sakura. I did earlier. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp ID was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? Crustaceans, my bad. I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about you making yourself extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how is that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard a noise sigh at the end of the line. Then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? No. Of course I heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys can show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Oh my gosh. The tale of the crab and the monkey. I don't know. But based on like the context clues, it seems like the story of the tortoise and the hare. You know, slow and steady beat the race and whatever. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance. What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. I feel disrespected. I feel a lot of emotions. I feel bullshit. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Great. Somehow the weird story about like talking to someone regarding like a surgery reminded me of this time I had to get like what is called a skin graft, where they take a piece of your skin and they use it to they take a piece of skin from one part of your body and then attach it to another part of your body. It's called a skin graft. And I had to get a skin graft on my hand, and whenever I was in the middle of getting my whole surgery done, like before I was doing surgery, I had to like fill out some paperwork. And the lady asked me, she's like, hey, in the case of an emergency where we end up having to like, you end up getting a blood transfusion, which doesn't make any sense. And she was like, in the odd likely chance that you would get a blood transfusion, would you want one? And I said no, because I didn't think I would need one. And she immediately hit me back with, okay, so you would rather die. Which is probably the darkest moment that I've ever had a nurse tell me. And I didn't know what to say, so I said, I guess? Because I didn't know what to say in that moment. It was bizarre.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Yeah.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Yay. Yeah, but I remember, like, I woke up, and I was like, okay. Went into another room, talked to a different nurse, and I told her what happened with that one nurse. And she's like, that is so rude. And I'm like, I know, I didn't know what to do. And then come to find out, we heard from the doctor that they actually couldn't even do a blood transfusion. What they would have to do is if they accidentally mess something up, they have to immediately send me over to another hospital to get the surgery and the blood transfusion worked on. They couldn't even handle it legally there if something were to go wrong like that. Which was even more crazy, because, like, then why would she tell me that I would rather die because I declined a blood transfusion for a simple surgery on a finger? Because that's what I was having surgery on, was a finger. It was a crazy experience. Also, hi, Jam. I have two twins, a boy and a girl, Denise and Denefu. I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Anyway, that's the end of my tangent. Back to the game. Yes, I would like to leave. Ah! Okay. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. I'm running! I have little legs, but I'm trying! I'm here! What is going on, dude? I just got here. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What is wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed. Oh, what the hell?
Are you okay? What happened?
I hate to be weird. I love the design and details that they put into that skirt on Toko. Her skirt design is adorable. Look at it. Look how flowy it is.
She killed her.
Hina's alive. She's not dead, dude.
Genocide Jill killed Hina.
Dude, she's alive. Look at her eye. She's just in pain because she got stabbed.
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. But why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze.
You SOB!
Actually, he wasn't stupid that time. Because we know that whenever Toko sneezes, it activates Genocide Jill and vice versa. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my sharply collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. I don't like this. Okay then, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Hina's clearly alive. Oh, yeah, that part's true. I think you're talking about him describing the whole pepper situation. Sure thing, man. I can never recreate that laugh. I'm sorry. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. That is not what you said, honey. Are you sure you are feeling better? Yeah, it's just really a scratch. Still, man, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. That was you screaming? Oh my. Dude, you screamed like a girl. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yeah, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic, man. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? So, we got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Fight. Let me guess, that fight was because of Sakura. Oh crap, music went away.
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. But you let jerk buttholes get you all the time, and you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking, I felt like I wanted to punch her in a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
sorry.
It's my own fault, but I couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. Oh, my girlie! Oh, creepy, 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 creepy. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was about to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Ah! Sakura! Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, no, it's nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey.
Makoto, Hiro, what is the meaning of this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It wasn't me. It was just like Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her? What is this?
How dare you?
What is this? It's me being very respectful and slightly afraid at the same time. I agree. Yeah! I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch. Oh my gosh, she's going Super Saiyan.
No forgiveness.
And that works.
I can't forgive this.
Yes, ma'am. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
Why? Sit. He gone. Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later, what's going on?
Hey,
Oh, I was actually not that far off. What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line.
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura! Did I just... Okay. Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were Kyoko and myself, alone, together in the nurse's office. Kyoko, are you still mad? Yes, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh?
Whew.
Look, about that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have just told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confess to everyone that you could talk to her. Oh, you didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me. Am I wrong? Yeah, you're right. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Oh! Tell me how you really feel, dang. Huh?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. Hello, Jakey boy. Welcome, welcome. Also, that is not true, Kyoko. I wanted to tell you. Makoto just refused. I promise. I wanted to tell you. He knocked me out with some freaking chemistry lab stuff. No, that is not it. But if that is how you feel, I cannot really change your mind. I am sorry.
That's fine.
Look, I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, she's blushing! Ice Ghost face! Aw.
Anyway...
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Ah! Can we continue talking?
Whew.
That issue was discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. Ooh, what are we talking about? What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, let's go. With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away with a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried up to catch to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, but eventually we arrived. Are we in the bathroom or the bathhouse? Bathhouse. The dressing room. So the something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's right. It has to do with alter ego. But you said we did not need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said that he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that he needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Look, alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something that he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something. Hello. So, it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it that he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Night War. Okay, gotcha. Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
Oh, yeah, so I would like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying that I have finished my work,
but
I don't want to do that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter ego!
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. If you did that, that is basically suicide. Foreshadow? I am positive the mastermind would find you, and you would agree, right, Kyoko? I mean, it's a risk I think we're willing to take at this point.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I think I can handle it. I do not really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. I am going to be filled with a word that I cannot quite process. Ah, I have now completed the word. The word is determination. I am starting to get filled with determination. You might think that I am just some inhuman AI, but it is true. I am filled with determination. That is the correct term.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I could not help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
Do you remember what we asked you before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Is that an Undertale reference? Yes, it is. Yeah.
certainly.
When I talk to alter ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that alter ego is our friend. Kyoko, to be honest, I don't want an alter ego to push himself anymore. Besides, if we take any more risks, the mastermind will totally notice. But
Makoto.
let's do it. Let's connect alter ego to the network. But
Hey,
look, he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. Kyoko! Are you learning from me? From dear widow me? And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? I mean, we're all kind of in this situation. But okay. If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Through the power of friendship, my dudes!
So,
Are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
Oh, it just sucks because I can't help but see Chihiro. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
I am filled with determination, so please let me try.
listen.
Besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera. The secret bathroom. The secret room you told me about. The one where I got attacked in the back of the head. I definitely remember that there was no surveillance camera in there, but I still got attacked in the back of the head. Do I need to remind you? I got attacked in the back of the head.
Indeed.
Okay, whatever. We're going to ignore the fact that I got attacked in the back of the head. And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean that there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. Yeah, no shit, he knocked me out! We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You are right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because it's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There is no way you can hide him with what you are wearing, right? So let me do it. What is that supposed to mean?
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thanks.
So then,
Well, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Just bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shush, you cannot talk right now. We are going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. You have him react like a machine that all of a sudden I do not know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be should be a network cable.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already, then yes. All we can do is go and check for ourselves then.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. I have a computer inside of me. This sounds very weird to say. We're going the wrong way. Where am I going? Can I use the map? Teleport. Can I use the power of teleportation? This is not it. Bathroom in question, perfect. There we go.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. Huh?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. I get it, she is acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I am going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. I was like trying to move forward, not move my camera up. Okay, first we need to find a network cable. First things first. Okay, let's try. Okay. Close the drawer. Bingo! Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I will find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I see if I can call for help.
So,
Please just wait a little longer.
I'm...
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. Aww. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get you out of here. You and the rest of us. As friends. Friends? Me? Friend? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
That's so sad. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was as an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She was not acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
What? Are we just going to split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Maybe, but isn't it a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. Dang, okay. That is not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You are right. That is our only option. We parted ways, and I headed back to my room. I am kinda tired, so I laid my head down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. It's because of the stress, the adrenaline rush of having to transport something that I am not supposed to have across the school campus and into a secret room. That is why, or that is just a theory. Before long at all, I went to sleep. I completely dozed off. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Am I gonna die here? Rattle, rattle.
Makoto.
Oh, hi, Kyoko. I was just napping, don't mind me. Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what is going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. Huh? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I went to sleep. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Oh no, don't you, oh no, me, don't tell me, no! Makoto, Kyoko. Hina, what is wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura! Is she unconscious? No! No! She is sitting up in the chair like she is bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door is locked, and if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We are going to force our way in. I just said,
Come on.
the door isn't locked. It's not even locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem.
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. There is no problem if we break in.
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura was still not moving. She was just unconscious, right? We can tell ourselves that. Is she okay? I mean Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence did not last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
After all, you are a guy. Please hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair is pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on with it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment that I laid my hand on her... It also just hurts because she's smiling. There's a little smile in her face. Like, that's so sad. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... You have to ruin the moment, don't you, Monokuma?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. Danganronpa.
You can fuck off.
Huh?
Hina! Don't look.
Sakura's.
Hina.
Sakura's. Dead? She's really dead?
Hina. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward, screaming in terror because I always do because I am such a cowardly bitch. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction? Hina. Oh, please don't try to turn into Taka. Please don't turn into another Taka situation. I have to get them. I have to get the others. Oh, Hina! On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That is all I could say. Nande? Nande? I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. You're gonna see a little bit of her head in the bottom right corner. It's kind of awkward. And after I do not know how long, I got everyone. What? Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Yeah, Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're gonna say? No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. I'm so glad I'm not a suspect! I'm so glad!
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything! Because you hated her! You hated the sight of her!
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it, I know it. You know it. Oh my gosh, it's you, bitch. Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you even doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
The Monokuma file.
Yay! Kaboom, kaboom! Little freaking streamers and confetti. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There is something I want to ask you, you son of a bitch. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then... Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to be the most regrettable and without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one. You don't know?
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy-potty with me, you better figure out who did it first. Because, I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate this whole thing! Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. Buddy, you need to watch your fucking mouth, especially in this damn situation. We just lost her. You are standing in front of her dead body, and you have the fucking gall to say that I'm glad that she's the one who died. Honestly, if you died in this game, I would feel zero remorse. I actually probably wouldn't even want to bother trying to solve the freaking murder. I would have been fine with it. Instead, you're gonna be an asshole just because she was a quote-unquote traitor. She didn't betray any of us. She literally didn't even betray us. She didn't even do her job of being a traitor. She even said that she was going to revolt against him. And you have the fucking gall to say that to her. You bitch. How can you say that just now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever kills Sakura.
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? Okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina's guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Why are you the one going to be presuming her as the one to be the person? Why don't you do it? You useless swine? I mean, you don't do anything anyway. You just think that you're pompous and all that, even though you're bullshit. So how about you stand on guard? Be useful for once in your fucking life. Damn.
What?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This doesn't just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. There's a pool. There's a pool table. You see those cue sticks? There's cue sticks down there. Can I use it to stab you in the eye? Please? Sakura might be dead, but my anger is still boiling. An order.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. No, Kyoko! Do not take orders from this douchebag. It's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is what? Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
It's your fault.
One of you killed Sakura, and I won't let anyone come near her.
Stop talking.
No, don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if that means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. I will believe that she has some strength. Like, she knows how to defend because she is a sportsy girl, for sure. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. No! I'm refusing that. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. Girl, you freak me out. Hi, Daniel. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? You look like you have something to hide now, buddy.
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing is decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to this request. But
Hey,
look, we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive and to honor Sakura's memory, I know words. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, we want to touch a filthy dead body.
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't recover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, I am not sure, as a matter of hoping we can do it. Oh, finally, Makoto says something. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It is kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. There is no determination. Sad. Alright, investigation time. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 o'clock noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Monokuma File 4 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door that we just came through. And that door has been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means that the killer would have had to escape somehow after barricading the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there was like a 0 chance of escape.
In other words,
This is a classic locked room murder. Murder! We know words around here. Locked room murder. I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really be in real life? And right before our very eyes like this, we are in a video game. We're in a game, Makoto. Listen to me, buddy. We're in a game.
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about the locked room murder entails? Sure, if you do not mind.
That's fine.
Look, when you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is whenever the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits the crime, then through some special method steals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for all of that, we will have to do to check the door is to see what it was.
Correct.
The second type is the locked room already exists before the crime was committed. Okay?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch so that it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that. Okay.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit either. There are no guns or arrows to the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that you would allow it. I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is the killer stays in the room until it's opened. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend that they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Kind of sounds like what Celeste kind of did a little bit. Like, she used the confusion and the chaos to allow her to get away with murdering 2 people. You know what I mean? Anyway, that sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is whenever it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In
room.
other words,
By what I mean, there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then do you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so. Whenever it comes to the locked room mysteries, those are the basics. There are 4 possibilities, 2 of which are marked off the list. Kyoko, which of these 4 choices seems most likely?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. Right now, I can't say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It is definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can for Sakura and nothing else. Can we shut up and start investigating? Thank you. There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and are there top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? There must have originally been a bottle. Nice. Glass shards on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There is nothing else on the ground near the glass. It is a figure that fits the palm of my hand. It is a Monokuma figure. Nice. The figure on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. It looks like some kind of wrapper. That's... Do you recognize a Hina? Well, yeah. I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset whenever she found out General said Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Ina. Nice. The polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Interesting. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I would not have any problem believing that that is what killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of the blood, for sure, on her lips. What would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically says she had not suffered any other injuries. Nice. Status of Sakura's body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Maybe her getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood. I don't think so, bud. Not a chance. Yakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting.
Naturally.
Yeah, most interesting, don't you agree? I do not think I would call it interesting, but it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. I wish I gave her the flowers. You know, the cherry blossom flowers? I should have given her those. Everyone loves those. There was a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, but that does not make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Nice. Magazine shelf bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. 2 of them are missing. And inside each bottle, there is some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did they get those figures inside the bottles?
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle. You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh, yes, maybe I have. I cannot recall. My memory was wiped. Or was it? I do not know.
In other words...
So this is the Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. The Monokuma bottle has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I feel like I am starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figures we found on the ground. Wow, we're connecting 2 and 2 together so slowly! Oh my gosh! Sorry. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which could only mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? Wow, look how we're slowly piecing things together! Look at us go! The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that, so I think it is safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Yes. Honey, yes. Oh my gosh. That's still there? Sure, we'll look at the clock for a second. It is around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 o'clock noon. Wow. We can see the time? Roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? I cannot explain that to the world. What is happening in there? The locker room is open. Oh, the locker door is open, and there is something on the inside. Handprints.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker, and it left a handprint in all of the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. I think someone was hiding in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not possible. Why not?
Hey.
Well, think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? And yeah, the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. So then, what does the handprint mean? Nice. The locker handprint has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright. Let's see, what else do we have? Got all that. I can take testaments. I mean, I can look at the magazines. Okay, that doesn't change anything. You're still here, being a nuisance as always, of course. Arrow shoved up against the doorknob. Yep. There is no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism could be used for the chair. In other words, there was no reason to think that the chair had anything special done with it. So therefore, that knocks out the first idea. Can I say anything about the shattered glass on the floor? There we go. Oh, no I can't. There is some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room. Chem A2. Protein enzyme X.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff, so she must have gotten this from the chemistry lab. I mean, it says chem on it, buddy. Come on.
Just a second.
But that is strange. Oh, that's strange. What is?
Hey,
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of blue glass. They must be part of the window I broke to get inside. Why is it on top of it, though? The bottle's on top of the glass. Logically speaking, if you broke a window, it would be on top of the bottle.
correct.
Well, they aren't just scattered around the can. They're also scattered underneath it. Yeah, you can tell by the image. Why does that matter? Why does that matter? It means that was put on top of it.
So,
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take a note of it. I feel like it'll become an important clue later on. I agree. An important clue. I am not sure I can see how. I'm going to put my headphones back on because it's off for a second. Okay, I'm back. The empty protein drink has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door does not have a lock, and there is no evidence of the mountings that have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window that I have done. I did that. I have no shame in what I have done. Which happened, of course, when I broke in to get inside. There is no evidence of any kind of the string or mechanism we used on the door. In other words, I do not see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there is no doubt that the reason that the door did not open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside. Oh my gosh. The rec room door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ina? We already know who did it. Yakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. They couldn't just stay on the side of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I do not want to say anything for sure without finding out more, but I do know I am innocent. I promise I am innocent. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. And whenever I saw her again after that, she said that she left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said that she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. She wouldn't listen, and I'm not to worry. Oh, she said not to worry. I should just want to talk to them. And this is what happened. They'd stop her by force, even. This never would have happened. Ina! It is impossible not to have regrets, I know. Aoi's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come with her to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be a good to confirm that I just heard the three of them directly.
However,
For Sakura to have been killed? She is not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
She certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? Did someone actually get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected by chance against her. Interesting.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. And you're bothering me by existing. There is something I would like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Is it true? I did receive a note to that effect, yeah. But that fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? So you did not go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he did not go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept that as fact.
Come on.
Look, if you're finished, please remove yourself from my sight. You're lucky I don't want to talk to you anymore. Byakuya's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? I think so, for the most part.
So then,
You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't
listen
leave.
to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She has decided. She has gotten a lot more pushy ever since we had our issue. But she is right. I have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Goodbye. Okay. Buddy, can I leave? Oh, wow. Really? I can't go out the door? I can't literally click on the door and leave? They probably went back to their rooms. Hero! Creepy stabby girl! Where are you? Sayaka. I just wanna talk. I press the doorbell. Ding dong! After a few seconds.
Who's there?
Oh, hi. The most negative aura I have ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
Okay.
I was in such a good mood, too.
She did not look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something, right? Yes, I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Huh?
Well,
I don't even know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me that she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? Yeah, you did. I guess it's now totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. Can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she did not go see her, but can I really believe her? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's account has been added to the truth bullet section of her handbook. But what about Genocide Jill? What if Genocide Jill did it because there was blood on the floor? And Toko can't handle the sight of blood. So what if what if Toko went to try to see her, but then kind of blacked out because of the sight of the blood, and then Genocide Jill came into her place? What if that's the case? Hero! 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 You're onto something? Hey! I pressed the doorbell. A ding dong!
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually. I just wanted to check something. It is about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. Ugh, how do you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you, like, gaze into my soul? Do you have, like, special abilities awakening you or something? I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with, you know. Olga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toga to come too. When did Sakura tell you that? Well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. She did not write you a note. Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. Then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, man, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Definitely suspicious. Yeah, you're getting angry. So, like, yeah, you're being suspicious, dude.
Actually,
Look, the last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since. While I am here, could you show me the note that she gave you? Let's see if I still have it. Here was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. What a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hand back out of his pockets. And when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hero's pocket. Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hero snatched it up and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it was just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Suspicious.
What?
Anyway, I came to know that Ogre asked me to meet with me, but like, I never went. So if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hero quickly slid back into his room. Hero said that was trash. However, there was no way there was that to it. The pocket trash has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. What next? Oh, definitely, we'll need to look at the chem lab. Yep. To the chemistry lab! I can do a map. Let's see. Chemistry. Chemistry is 3rd floor, right? Yep, has to be. Physics, equipment room, rec room, repository, art room. Okay. No. Yes, bingo! Here we go! Chemistry!
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you mean to say is yes, sir. I understand. No. No, absolutely not. There is no, I will only say yes, sir to my boss, and that's it. You, sir, have, no, absolutely not. You can fuck off. Let me be a better detective than you ever fucking will. Uh-huh. Alright. Take a closer look. There's obviously shit scattered all over the place. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf, but more importantly right now, there is powder that has been spilled in front of the shelf. I have to be careful not to step on it. Yeah. The shelf is. One look and I can tell it is nothing but dangerous chemicals. Oh. Okay. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number, so I can guess. I can consider this part of shelving unit section C. The shelf is a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents, but simply they're used in experiments that bring a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It truly must be bliss. Yeah, it must be bliss, sweetie. You would know. Isn't that kind of harsh? What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? How else do you think we have people who work jobs that way? Pharmaceuticals is an example for that type of position. There's also, I can't think of the proper word, but they're the people that do they use math and science, like chemistry stuff, to figure out DNA and crime scenes and stuff, like actually. Super cool stuff, by the way. But that position, which helps solve numerous crimes, because they find DNA and samples of all types of things that are very essential to figuring out who murdered who. Forensic science, that's the word I'm looking for. Anyway, moving on. The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Are you sure you're not projecting yourself, Yakuya? Are you sure you're not calling yourself a lifelong loser? Because I suppose that it suits you better than me. I didn't even say that. It does not matter. Labeled with a letter B and a number. I guess we consider this a shelf. See, I don't see any of the ordinary here. Okay. On the shelf are supplements. Hold up, we got a Chem 9. We got a Chem 9 situation. I repeat, Chem 9, Chem 9. We got a C9. There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. On the containers labeled with A and a number. However, we are seeing a C9 with a skull and crossbones on it. Come on, guys. Figure it out. But wait, there's more. There is one bottle that is labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it there by accident? Yes. I should try to find out more about the shoveling unit. It looks like it has been split into 3 sections. Section A was dietary supplements. Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. There was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A. There was definitely something going on in there. The Chem Lab shelf has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Oh my flipping gosh! We figured it out, guys. There was a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is that where all the powder came from? I don't know. It looks like the bottle had a label on it. C4! Oh no! Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled. Yeah, it could have only been around the time after the incident. If that is really when that happened, it must be related to the case somehow. This says that the powder has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Am I the only one that's curious as to know what kind of poison that is? Bunch of yellow powder. Yep. Wait, what did it say? I better not leave a footprint. Well, speaking of footprints, these are footprints? Oh no! And they are only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We might need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? Look how kind of you are to offer. Such a good boy. I can't believe I just said that as a joke. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop. Yeah. I got to work, and before long, I had drawn up a sketch of the room. How is this? It looks great, honey. Looks great. Not bad for you, I mean. Or me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left those footprints only had business with the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
Certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? What the... My gosh! You mean you're gonna accuse me? I had nothing to do with this! I have zero motive, I have zero reason for any of this shit!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. What the fuck? I could not think of a reason to do so. I quietly do what BQ said. Bro! Makoto! Makoto, you dang little bitch baby. Dear Lord. I see. Your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? Let me see your damn foot. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are really valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled C4. It also looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the footprints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That is all I can tell for now. Footprints in the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I've already taken a good look at the chemistry lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Okay. Are we sure? Yep. Nope. You're still here. Excellent. I'm gonna talk to you because I can, I guess. Okay, cool. I don't need to actually talk to you. Bye. Alright, next area. Ooh. Huh. Interesting. Let's see here. We need to go back to the rec room. There we go. What a weird coincidence that my loading spots are exactly where the freaking murders are. And where I need to be for crimes.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko about Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone is lying. Yeah, okay, so here's my guess. Here's my shot in the dark. Tell me if I'm wrong or not. I'm doing this blindfolded. Hiro is obviously the one that's lying. And Toko is a mix. She's a mixture of, yes, she's lying, but yes, she's being truthful. I feel like she was given the note, and then she probably like hid in the closet or hid in the locker because it seems like she would be the one to hide in the locker. And amidst doing so, she saw blood, passed out, and then became Genocide Jill. So Genocide Jill was the one who saw Sakura. Which, technically, Toko is not exactly lying, but she also isn't being extremely truthful. Now, Hiro, on the other hand, he is definitely lying. Am I right? You got it right? Hey! I hit the target! Woo!
Anyway.
Okay. Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You did well to look at them over one more time. Will do, ma'am. Hit. Locker.
Why? It's true.
Okay, I did not need to look at this.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, can I skip through this a little bit faster? Okay, so bottles. Monokuma bottles. There's 6 of them. Something new,
Hey.
Did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and make sure you'll find it. They're all different chess pieces. We have, in the order, you have the pawn, you have the rook, we got an unknown item, probably the knight, then we have the bishop, what is probably supposed to be the queen, and then finally the king on the right. The correlation, Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So,
Look, I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion wasn't a good idea. Each person needs to come up with their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? Oh. Look, I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Dude. Are we gonna find this out during the trial? Because I already figured it out. We're missing a knight, we're missing a queen.
hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment.
anyway.
Look, can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle and try to get the smaller pieces too? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
Look, I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Baku is not here, so
So then,
I need to get something from the chemistry lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all of the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? From the pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles was still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense whenever we're done. They're gonna be the same weight! Let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's
in
balanced,
other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on this side of the scale. Now, what might you expect to see? A normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there was a chance that I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then give it a try. Huh. There's the knight! We're missing the queen! The broken pieces are heavier. How was that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. We have 2 bottles? What do you think? It is all on you. Oh, what do you think? It's all on you. Down to the book. We have 2 bottles. There's still something to be discovered about Sakura's
just
body.
a second.
Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out, okay? I know, however, look, don't you think we might need to actually examine the body? Look, there's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko did not recoil at the thought of having to touch a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It is a kind of thing I have grown perversely used to, although there are still times where it's still weird. I cannot believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I still cannot get used to
It's
it.
true.
That's normal. How can you?
So,
Look, I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Huh? Look, never mind, okay?
hey,
More importantly, look here. Her shoes.
correct.
You see the yellow powder on her step? It really stands out.
I see.
Look, that powder is the clue number 1. The yellow powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain.
It would seem.
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. Huh?
Indeed.
When you say? Pardon me? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So what I gather from examining her body in detail... Oh my gosh. I am starting to get to that point where I can no longer speak words. Apologies. Kyoko's experimentation summary has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I cannot believe that she was able to learn all of this just by looking at her body. I do not think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. And the last one was magazines. Clue. Magazine is upside down. Oh, it's the Miss Muscle whatever princess lady. Did someone put it on that way by accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore it in detail, don't you think? Yes, you're right. Princess Higgles, that's it, thank you. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. What the hell? On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bloody letters. Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
And it would appear that you found it.
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that whenever I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might actually come looking for it. Hey, is that? It says Toko, right? Yes, it looks like it. Then, she's the killer, right? It has not been confirmed yet.
Forgive me.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. First she attacked me, and now Sakura! Not conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to kill her, the killer. I can see why you would think that, however, it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me seem that a little bit more suspicious. Magazine dying message has been added to the truth bowl section of written handbook. I don't think it's a dying message. My only weird thing that I want to say is, like, it's Genocide Jack's weird way of, like, tormenting Toko in a weird way by, like, taking a little dabble of blood and writing it on there. To be weird. No! We're doing the trial already? It's too soon, stop! Monokuma, no!
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Uh-oh.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
Can you fuck off? Yes.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Is that all of it?
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Uh-huh.
See you soon.
Every time he says see you soon, it kind of makes me think of like a weird off-brand version of Mickey Mouse from the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, you know what I mean? See ya real soon, you know, like one of those. It is already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. It's not half solved. Like, we already came to the conclusion, there's no way in here. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. Can I look at Hina's shoes? No, not where whatever happens. I have to make something happen. No, I'm not done! No! You can't make me! I don't want to go yet. Can I save before this is... Oh no. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another and then... Oh my gosh. The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery! What? Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you can't find a dead body! That's just plain creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, you can put it in a sad face and it makes it super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, that does make it seem sad. You high bitch.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get into the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that about? I don't even get it myself, dude.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting unusual. I think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Hero, we have said this before, because we mentioned this earlier during the whole Celeste trial whenever everyone suspected it was you anyway. But you can't lie for jack shit. Like, at all. Just admit that you fucked up. And that you went to see Sakura. Yes, she's dead. However, buddy, come on. Just admit that you talked to her. Prove your innocence a little bit.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there's no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us.
Don't look at me.
I said it before and I'll say it again, man. It wasn't me. You're not wrong. It wasn't you. But still, come on. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? Okay. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Hina. How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? I mean, I can say it because I literally didn't do anything.
Hey,
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. Okay. It is time to put an end to this. I made my way around the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel the chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into the steel prison in total silence. Can I save my game and call it a day yet? Okay. We watched the doors close, and felt to begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. This elevator is way too big for a group of people so small. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. That's the six of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. Don't succumb to despair already, you sad little pathetic ingrates. Why is there a bunch of Egyptian stuff going on? What is going on here? This is different. Whoa, hold on a minute, Makoto. What's going on with the room? I got questions. You say that like it is not your fault that we are all in this left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. I'm not ready. Nope. I'm putting a pin. I'm taking a pin. Through the power of the pin, I compel thee to save. Can I save? Did I save? Yes. Perfect. I'm done. I will do the trial next week, probably. I'm not doing it today. I'm not doing that. No, you can't make me. Yeah, I'm ending it. Have a great one. I'll see you guys next time. And all that good fun jazzy stuff. Scribbles, of course, always optional. Never have to, unless you want to. And I'm tired. My voice is starting to get a little bit shot and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for being here, and I shall see you next time for the very long class trial. Thanks for being here, guys. Bye!